them have gone already. It's just, you look out there now. There's about like what, 40 people out there now, something like that.
Yeah, we had a lot of you know, drops early on, but it'll happen in big tournaments like this because if people lose 2 right away, they tend to drop, and you know, if they have long trips home and whatnot. But we're gonna have a good match here for the last round of Swiss, where it's pretty much a win or maybe not make top cuts. So and we got some pretty good players here, obviously both at 6-1, so it's gonna be a good match.
So on the bottom of your screen, we will have Diana Bros. She's running a team of Tapu Koko, Tapu Lele, Celesteela, Garchomp, Mandibuzz, and Arcanine.
Love the Mandibuzz.
And we have Jared Ingersoll on the top of your screen with a team of Tapu Fini, Tapu Koko, Vanillux, Arcanine, Kartana, and Garchomp. So
yeah, see, we're getting back to those cores that we haven't had in a long time. You know what I mean? The Arcanines are there. We got the Garchomps back. We got the Fini back. But we also see the Vanillux over there.
Right.
The Ice Cream Cone, which tends to, you know, hold the Choice Scarf to boost its speed. But I think with these teams here, Diana has a good choice speed control option with the Mandibuzz.
Right.
Over on Jared's side, I don't see any speed control unless his Arcanine has the new Bulldoze that we were just talking about for the speed control. And I mean, the Garchomp likes the Choice Scarf, the Vanillux likes the Choice Scarf. So we're gonna have an interesting match here to see who can get the speed, as they both lock in pretty quickly.
Yeah, two very aggressive teams. Neither of them opting for speed control, as we were talking about. Going into game 1 here, we will see Diana once again on the bottom of your screen. Going up against Jared, we see Jared leading with Vanillux and Arcanine here. Gonna be pressuring with that Intimidate right away. Diana responding with the Tapu Lele and the Mandibuzz.
And we do see the Snow Warning come off before the Psychic Surge and the Intimidate. So that essentially means that the Vanillux is Choice Scarfed. But here is that Psychic Seed that we talked about last round, which boosts the special defense from the terrain of Tapu Lele.
So, very, very interesting turn 0 already.
Right, we had a lot going on. Each Pokemon had something to do before, you know, it even made a move. We had the Psychic Seed for Mandibuzz, the Surge for Tapu Lele, we had the Intimidate on Arcanine, and we had the Snow Warning for Vanillux.
Both players locking in pretty quickly. Jared going for Blizzard right away. Not bringing both Pokemon close to half HP.
Ooh.
We see Diana showing her Psychic Z move right off the way. Shattered Psyche will go into one of Jared's Pokemon.
I'm going to guess the Arcanine.
Let's see which one it is. It is the Arcanine indeed.
Hey.
Going to be bouncing around off those Psychic Mirrors. Going to be enough to pick up the knockout outright.
Yeah, that's a big knockout there, because I see Mandibuzz going for a Tailwind, which we expect. So now we're just going to see a Psychic into that Vanillux slot, which will probably pick up a knockout.
Huge turn 1 already. Like, Diana's super aggressive lead just kind of steamrolling Jared's Arcanine here.
Yeah, it did look like she had a plan, though. She knew if she did not get frozen by that Scarf Blizzard in the beginning, that Mandibuzz would have been able to get up that Tailwind, which makes Lele now faster than that Vanillux most likely. And Vanillux, it's going to, now without the Psychic Terrain, it might be, ooh, we're going to see a switch, but I thought we would see a Psychic into the Vanillux there.
We do see the switch into Celesteela, going to tank both of these Pokemon here. Roost coming out from the Mandibuzz, going to be tanking damage from that Blizzard and getting some HP back.
Mandibuzz is there to stay.
Yeah.
That's what it does best. It boosts its special defense, takes nothing from this Blizzard, and probably nothing from this Dazzling Gleam either. And look at that.
Wow, not even half.
Yeah, 2 super effective moves, and it's just eating those up. So Mandibuzz is there to stay, like I said, with that +1 special defense. And it's interesting to see a Dazzling Gleam from the Tapu Fini. It makes me, I mean, choice item. It might be even choice specs, you know, but I think the Celesteela here can get a nice heavy slam on the Vanillux if we see both leftovers recovery coming from the Tapu Fini and Celesteela. Right. So Diana is under Tailwind. There's 2 more of Tailwind, so we can see, I still think the Vanillux is going to outspeed the Celesteela, though. So Mandibuzz is going to have to do enough to stay around, maybe another Roost, some foul play action, but
yeah,
the foul play isn't going to do much to either one of these Pokemon.
Would you expect a switch from Jared?
Maybe the Vanillux, and as we do, yes, to reset the Scarf. So
we do see it bring in the Garchomp. Snarl coming up from that Mandibuzz. Going to be nerfing the damage of that Tapu Fini. Not going to be able to do a whole lot with those Dazzling Gleams.
That's different. That's an interesting tech that she has to reduce the special attacks of the opposing Pokemon.
Going for a Heavy Slam onto that Garchomp does a sizable amount of damage. As we do see Jared setting up a Calm Mind boost, trying to get some special attack back here.
Yeah, it's going to try to get both its special stats a +1 boost here, but Garchomp took a lot of unwanted damage that turn. So this is the last turn of Tailwind. And I saw a Snarl from the Mandibuzz, so Foul Play is likely not to be on her moveset. Not saying it isn't, it could still be, but Mandibuzz likes to have Tailwind and Taunt and Roost and either Foul Play or Snarl, even Knock Off now.
Right.
But a Foul Play from this range does knock out the Garchomp, so if she does have that, that would be a good plan right now, but she would like to get that Lele back out to start doing some damage.
We saw the Roost, I believe we saw the Tailwind. We actually do see the Foul Play.
So maybe it does not carry Taunt.
It does not carry Taunt. Foul Play able to knock out that Garchomp, just like you said there. Leechly going into that Tapu Fini, going to be able to get some health recovery back from that. Dazzling Gleam at neutral damage, still not doing a whole lot to that Mandibuzz. Not nearly enough, so Diana just taking control of this game.
Yeah, she definitely is. You know, she's in a good position. She's setting herself up very well. That Mandibuzz, I think Jared's got to do a better job next game to take care of that. You know, once it gets that boost, this special defense boost that Mandibuzz is getting with after the Snarls, it's even essentially getting a bigger of a boost. So the Mandibuzz, it's one of my favorite Pokemon in this meta. I really love it. I'm glad we're seeing it on stream here. And I don't think Jared's out of it yet. I mean, he still have a chance to win, but it's going to be tough for him to come back. But Tailwind is now over, so Vanillux comes in and with that free Scarf Blizzard, but Hail will be ending soon.
So Vanillux coming back in here with the potential to start spamming Blizzards again. Not sure if it's going to be enough damage to get Jared back into this game, but we do see it. Oh, Mandibuzz living on with
crit.
1 HP. Gets a crit on the Celesteela. But Diana, because of that survival, is able to get off a Tailwind. Scald going into the Mandibuzz to secure the knockout, but man, at a pretty high cost, I would say.
And we did see that the Mandibuzz outsped the Tapu Fini.
Right. Ooh, that might be interesting for
later games. Yeah, because he double targeted that Mandibuzz, so he might have thought that he would be faster to get rid of it, so it wouldn't be able to get a Tailwind. But I have been there. Mandibuzz survives with 1-2 HP a lot. It's just, it likes to hang around. It's one of the best support Pokemon in this format.
Right.
So it did its job, and now Tapu Fini is staring down 3 of Diana's Pokemon.
It is interesting to also note that the Celesteela got a special defense boost from its Beast Boost. So
so
it's rather specially bulky here.
Right, and Tapu Fini's going to have a hard time. We've seen Dazzling Gleam, we've seen Scald, and I mean, he can't burn the Celesteela. Jared can't burn Diana Celesteela because of the Misty Terrain, which is now gone, so scratch that. But Tapu Koko out, Jared's looking at a really big wall of Pokemon here that it's going to be almost impossible to get through.
Yeah, so Jared likely going to be taking a loss for this game, but Celesteela going for Protect here. Tapu Koko firing off that Thunderbolt. It is enough to pick up the knockout even after a +1 special defense boost.
Yeah, he got his terrain back, so that essentially eliminates the +1 because it's really the same calc. So as we know, that Thunderbolt did 80% there, roughly, to that Tapu Fini, so that's good knowledge for both players to have going in the game, too.
Yeah, just absolute massive wall. That Celesteela and the Mandibuzz just completely walled Jared there.
They are a good combo. You know, they're meant to stick around. They're not meant to go down quickly, and they do kind of sort of different things, because Mandibuzz helps with decreasing with Snarl, the opponent's special attack, and it staying around, and then the Tailwind, and even has the Foul Play to use the other Pokemon's attack against itself. So compared to Celesteela, they're both there to hang around, but Celesteela likes the Leech Seed and kind of stick around and recover health back and stuff like that. But Diana played very well there.
So, I mean, you saw it firing off those special effective attacks. Like, what do you do? Like, your Blizzards don't work? Your Dazzling Gleams don't work? Do you, like... What do you do if you're Jared here? Just
That's
dealing
the
with
thing.
that.
He locks in quickly here, so maybe he has a thought, but I think he needs to bring the Tapu Koko. I think he needs to use the Tapu Koko to try to get rid of this Mandibuzz. Now, sometimes, depending on how the Mandibuzz are built, I know the one I was using, it's like almost all the time, it's like a 98% chance to live 2 Thunderbolts from a Tapu Koko out of terrain. So if Mandibuzz is there +1 with the Lele, Tapu Koko's going to have a tough time even knocking it out. So maybe if he has a Z move that is on the physical end that could knock out the Mandibuzz, he could be in a good spot here.
So potentially a physical Z move, maybe from the Arcanine, maybe from not necessarily from the Garchomp because it's more likely to be Ground EMZ.
Ground EMZ, right?
Yeah, we'll see what adjustments are made here in game number 2. Going right into it, we have Diana Bros versus Jared Ingersoll. Jared bringing in his Garchomp and Tapu Koko, so bringing in that classic Discquake lead alongside the Mandibuzz and Tapu Lele. So once again, same lead for Diana, taking advantage of the Psychic Seed.
Yes, and she's getting her terrain, so she wins the Terrain Roar. It still, I mean, I don't think it's a Scarfed Lele because it's obviously not because it had the Z move.
Right.
So it can, but now the Z move they know, but the Tectonic Rage will come out before that Z move.
That's true.
From the Lele, but we could see an easy Tailwind here, and
Tailwind protect, yeah,
and it could be up there.
Okay.
We see a Wild Charge.
No protect.
Oh, that's different. That's gonna hurt a little bit.
Oh, Wild Charge going right into that Mandibuzz. Not enough to take it out, which is pretty impressive, honestly.
Yeah, we do see the Life Orb, and we see the Ground EMZ, so Mandibuzz survives. But Diana's going to lose a Pokemon here.
Yeah.
And take a lot of damage on her Mandibuzz, and it is a quick turnaround here. Turn 1 for Jared is definitely going his way.
Yeah, taking a massive amount of damage with that Mandibuzz, and we'll see how much this Tectonic Rage does to the Tapu Lele. It survives with 14 HP. Diana able to get that Tailwind up, and wow. Oh, and able to fire off a Psychic on the Tapu Koko.
That's probably it for the Koko, yes.
Wow.
Oh, so that turn, I don't know if she has it built to survive a Tectonic Rage, but not a lot of things survive that move from Garchomp. So it depends on how both are trained. I don't know if Jared doesn't have full investment in attack or whatever it is, but now Mandibuzz looking probably to roost here. Even though with 2 physical attackers on the field for Jared, it's going to get a roost up and probably keep itself around even longer, and Tapu Lele can get a big Moonblast here on the Chomp, or the Kartana can take a Psychic.
Right. Wow, just a quick turnaround in the middle of that turn. We do see that Moonblast going into Garchomp will be enough to easily knock out in one hit there. Mandibuzz going for that Roost, going to be sticking around for a little bit longer. That Kartana doesn't have as much to threaten that Mandibuzz there, but we will see a Smart Strike going into the Lele to pick up the knockout.
Yep, crit didn't matter. But we will see the Beast Boost coming out, most likely attack, so Kartana +1 is a tough bet. I mean, Mandibuzz might still be able to take a Sacred Sword. It is very I mean, kind of depends on the roll, depends how they're both built. But we do see Celestia. Oh, and Jared has the Arcanine.
Oh.
So that could be a good Intimidate here on the Celesteela, and Celesteela does not like facing down an Arcanine. So Jared isn't in a bad spot here. Yeah,
even after that devastating turn 1, not picking up the knockout on that Lele right away, Jared still has a chance here, I think.
Yeah, he's in a good spot. We're going to see a foul play here, probably into the Kartana or the Arcanine.
Into the Arcanine slot, bringing it down to a little bit under half. Sacred Sword going into that Mandibuzz, going to be able to survive. Flamethrower from the Celesteela. We get Focus Sash proc on the Kartana.
Oh, the burn! Oh no! Oh, the Focus Sash is completely gone and useless.
Oh, not like
and
this.
Is this a weakness? Oh no, leftover Celesteela, but a Flamethrower.
Burn.
Oh no, that's not good for Jared. That's a rough go of it. When you put that sash on Kartana, you were meant to live Flamethrower, stuff like that, especially from a Celesteela, and you don't want that burn. But now Diana up 3 Pokemon to 1 under Tailwind.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah, depending on what Diana has in the back, Arcanine can beat the Celesteela, so we'll have to see. But
it's still under Tailwind, gets another Roost off. Arcanine's going to be pressed to get through the rest of this.
Oh.
He does buy himself a little bit of time by dodging that Leech Seed, as we do see another Heat Wave come off.
Heat Wave burn? No.
No,
but I think,
no such luck.
I think it is a problem that his Arcanine is a special attacker.
All right.
If it was a Flare Blitz type of a mon with Wild Charge for the Mandibuzz and Flare Blitz for Celesteela, I think it would be a lot more in the favor for Jared, but he's just going to get hit with Snarls, and he's not going to be able to knock out that Mandibuzz.
So, yeah, taking that special attack drop, definitely not going to be able to do a whole lot of damage, of course. Leech Seed connects this turn, securing Diana's board position here.
Yeah, because I know even when the Celesteela goes down, the Leech Seed's not going to go away for the Arcanine, so eventually Diana, depending on what she has, will be able to stall out this Arcanine.
Right.
And it's only going to go down because Leech Seed does a good chunk of health away from the Pokemon that is seeded, but Mandibuzz is not taking any damage from that Arcanine. With the special defense boost and Snarls, Arcanine really has no chance against this Mandibuzz.
Man, when you saw that turn 1, it was just so aggressive from Jared's side.
Yep.
Like you thought like, oh, he's got the Z move play,
right?
Just completely missing the KO on the Lele.
Right.
Just huge.
And that was a big deal. I mean, like, credit to him. Like, he had a game plan. I thought he was going to knock out the Tapu Lele. I really did. And the Tapu Lele survived, and Diana didn't look surprised about it. So I think she knew that was okay. Maybe that's why we didn't see it protect, and we knew that it would survive.
That she went for a Psychic instead of
being safe. Right. So I think that was a good play by both of them, and it just ended up working for Diana. It could have been a roll, it could have been a build. I don't fault Jared for going that play. It was a good play to make, and it just didn't work out for him.
So Arcanine's still holding on here.
Yeah. Not much longer though.
We'll see.
Mandibuzz is gonna be full health after next turn, and
Arcanine going for a Will-O-Wisp here. Heavy Slam gonna be doing a decent amount of damage. I mean, would have been doing even less if he had connected with the burn. But,
right.
We'll see how long Jared can stall this out. It looks like he has okay, so I missed that. The Aga Berry procced earlier, so that's why I was hanging in there a little bit.
It's Celesteela, I mean, hanging in there, so it's got so much leftover recovery and seed recovery. It's almost back to 75%, so it's going to be rough for this Arcanine with those special attack drops, and Mandibuzz is just going to keep roosting. She don't care, you know what I mean?
Right.
But she's going to bring in Tapu Koko instead.
So, just once again, that wall of Mandibuzz and Celesteela is just super solid.
It's really, really working. So
yeah, and against a team that doesn't have strong physical, super effective options like a Gigalith, for example.
Right.
Like we saw in last round, like that would have easily taken care of the Mandibuzz in this scenario.
Right, and we saw Tapu Koko avoid a Heat Wave. But most likely Arcanine's going to go down this turn to an electric type attack. So, I mean, like, it is special Arcanine. We established that. I don't think that's a problem. Special Arcanine is good. It's just in this situation with getting hit with Snarls and Mandibuzz being +1 special defense as we see the forfeit Arcanine.
Right.
Special Arcanine just had a rough time there.
Yeah, especially against a especially bulky Celesteela and against that bulky Mandibuzz.
Yep.
It just... Yeah, a Flare Blitz would have been appreciated in that particular situation.
Yeah, and hey, I'm happy Mandibuzz is in cut. I'm a happy person right now. Mandibuzz is a lot of fun to watch, a lot of fun to play.
Right.
But Diana did very well that game. She looked like she felt confident in what she was doing with the Mandibuzz and the speed control. And game 2 looked a little rough. I thought Jared came out with that big turn 1, and we thought Mandibuzz was in red.
Yeah.
And we thought Tapu Lele was going to go down to that Tectonic Rage, and it ended up surviving, and that just kind of flipped the turn right back on Jared with Tailwind going up and losing his Koko that turn to the Lele Psychic. So
yeah, and that burn. Oh.
Yeah, it could have been a whole different game. You know what I mean? Flamethrower burn. What is that? 10%. I mean, it's unfortunate. It really is. Like, that's why Kartana holds the Focus Sash for flamethrowers. You know what I mean? So and that's just it could have been a whole different game. So.
All right, well, that was the last round of Swiss. So Diana will be moving out to Top Cut. She's X and 1.
Jared still has a chance. We don't know. Some X2s will cut.
That's true, yeah.
So we'll have to see from there. But congrats to Diana. You know, she did just really do well at a regional. She went to Athens and started 7-0, and I ended up getting top 16 there, I think. So shouts to her. She's a very good player. You know, loves Pokemon, and good to see her doing so well at this tournament.
So we will be right back. I think we'll do an interview with Diana, and we'll be back in just a minute.
With Top Cut.
Yes.
Stay
tuned.